Afghanistan is a country rich in history, tradition, and resilience. But beneath its breathtaking landscapes and deep cultural roots lies a heartbreaking reality: child marriage. Young girls, some as young as 9 or 10, are often forced to marry much older men. For many, this is not a choice. It's a matter of survival. Marriage has long been a cornerstone of Afghan society, often ranged between families to strengthen ties, uphold tradition, or secure financial stability. In many rural areas, traditions take precedence over formal laws. Families, especially in poverty-stricken regions, see marrying off their daughters early as a way to ease financial burdens and protect their honor. But is this really culture? Or is it desperation? Decades of war, economic collapse, and now severe humanitarian crises have pushed many Afghan families to the brink. With little access to jobs, food, or aid, some see no choice but to marry off their daughters in exchange for money, livestock, or promises of security. To them, it's not cruelty, it's survival. Afghan men have no problem wedding their young daughters to other Afghan men. In fact, to them, women and child abuse is very normal. Afghanistan is amongst one of the worst places to be a woman. Afghan men trading their young daughter like cards is very commonplace in their culture. Afghan women have fled to Pakistan and Iran to escape the human rights abuses done by their very own male relatives. Just recently, the Afghan government passed a law banning women from speaking to each other in public. However, due to the actions of Afghan men both at home and in Pakistan and Iran, they have begun to deport Afghans en masse, meaning many Afghans girls that would have studied and had jobs will most likely be married off to significantly older men. Some will even be sold off like property. But let's be clear, child marriage is not just a tradition, it's a human rights violation. It denies young girls their childhood, their education, and their autonomy. Many suffer from abuse, health complications from early pregnancies, and severe psychological trauma. International organizations and Afghan activists have worked for years to raise awareness and push for legal reforms. But under Taliban rule, the progress made is quickly unraveling. Afghan men naturally are attracted to younger women. In Turkey and in the Europe, so-called Afghan refugees are targeting young girls, which has upset the public, turning even the Turks and Europeans against them. Even among just each other, Afghans have sold and enslaved women, specifically the Hazara peoples who have now fled to Pakistan and Iran, and the Tajik people who have fled to Tajikistan. Unfortunately, things don't seem like they are going to get much better anytime soon, as the Pashtun-led government continues to roll back women's rights into the Stone Age.